everyone, so we're back with part 2 of our E3 Tuesday recap for 2012. What we want to talk about is when we actually got into E3, the kind of stuff that we saw, what we're interested in. I took a lot of footage of different games and gameplay. What are our plans for the rest of the week, just so everyone knows. So, right off the bat, John, anything you want to say about your first experience when you walked in there?
It feels important. It feels like all these companies worked really hard, and they probably had like professional, I don't know what we call this, like set designers. I don't know
Sure, yeah.
Like build the stuff, and the lighting and everything's just really pro, and it feels like you're in something that's important. I went to the only thing I could compare this to. I went to Tokyo Game Show.
That's right.
That's the only thing I could compare this to, and this is like 100 times better than that.
Wow.
Like,
okay.
It just blows it away.
There you go.
For a lot of reasons, but yeah, it just feels like you're somewhere like that's important. I would say.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely, when I stepped in there, being to Comic-Con a couple times and that kind of stuff, I kind of said, wow, this looks pretty good. But honestly, this does have bigger. Everything's here bigger, better. Microsoft's entire display is bright green, with lighting and shit. And it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, like the thing going this way and that,
Oh yeah, crazy set design.
Sure, yeah,
some of the game studio, like the alien. There's like 2 giant fucking aliens out there for Aliens Colonial Marines. There's cars in there for racing games.
Right.
There's all kinds of stuff going on in there. So.
There's chicks in there.
Pretty crazy. Chicks in there, definitely chicks. What I can say is because this is a closed event, meaning it's not an open event that anyone in the public can attend, it's actually way less crowded than I actually expected it to be.
Yeah, that's another thing I was going to say. Like when I went to the Tokyo thing, that was open to the public, and you honestly couldn't even move.
Jesus.
And so this is like a lot more.
Yeah, it's a lot more reasonable. It's not as much of a toll. It is a toll on me because of my back, but it's not as much of a toll as like when you're like fucking packed like sardines trying to move from thing to thing at these other places. So initially, what we hit up was the Nintendo section.
Yep.
And my initial reaction was, wow, I finally get to see the Wii U, gamepad in action. I haven't played on it yet, but seeing different people use it seems hit or miss. Some people they were playing the games and they're like, yeah,
Some people were like confused as hell.
Some people were really confused, like what the fuck is
hitting buttons, holding it up.
Yeah, how did my Game Gear get here? I thought I left this at home.
And like a lot of the stations, like it's not like a rep, it's like a model.
Yeah.
Which is cool, like a model, but she doesn't know what.
She doesn't know anything about the game.
She doesn't know how to play the game.
Oh yeah, you press the buttons right there. Yeah, thanks, Toots.
Some people were having trouble, I think.
I think it also depends on the game. Like some of the games, like Super Mario, they have new Super Mario Brothers 2. No, sorry, New Super Mario Brothers U. I got it confused.
That's what it's called?
Yeah.
Okay.
People seem to be picking up on that pretty easily. But then I saw someone trying to play Zombie U. They couldn't figure out shit. They were like, how the fuck do I aim? And the thing was wobbling all over the screen. He's like, what do I do? I feel like I'm drunk. I don't know. So I think it's going to be really hit or miss depending on the game that you adapt the control scheme to. What I also liked about Nintendo, though, was that they had, in the press conference that we had talked about, they talked about Nintendo Land. There's supposed to be this killer app that's going to be the reason why you want to buy the Wii U initially. It's going to explain to you, just like Wii Sports did for the Wii, how this is a great new addition. Well, they actually not only showed off the Luigi's Mansion game that they showed in the press conference, but they also showed off the Donkey Kong game, which is a puzzle platforming combination game. They showed off a new Zelda game, and I think there's a lot of people who are kind of confused out there, saying, oh, they announced new Zelda at E3. No, they did not.
This is part of that game.
This is part of Nintendo Land. It's a 4-player on-screen co-op version of a Zelda game. It reminds me of like Four Swords Adventures, but it's kind of like that from a 3D perspective, but it's more of a party game, I think, than anything else. I don't think it's going to be like a serious
Nintendo, they're really putting that over huge. There's a ton of stations for that thing.
Yeah.
They wanted to make sure everyone played that.
Yeah.
That's like their gateway drug into the Wii U.
Right, that's right.
That's what they're trying to do.
The last game that they actually had there for that was the ninja game, Takahashi's Castle or shit, whatever that is. We're just throwing ninja stars and stuff. So they have four. They have 4 out of the total, whatever the total games are. I think they showed like 8 or 10 in here, but they didn't explain what they all were. They should have 4 of them on the floor right now. I don't know if that's going to change. Maybe they'll rotate them out over the days.
I think so.
That would be cool if they did. I don't know if they will, but that was cool to see on firsthand. Oh, this is what they're talking about in the press conference.
I would say Nintendo had the best looking display.
The display was nice. The lighting was like dramatic.
They had a big thing in the middle. It was like some kind of a phallus.
What? They had a phallus symbol? What are you talking about?
It was like I guess it's supposed to be like the kingdom. So it was like some sort of a
Nintendo Land Kingdom, right?
Yeah, and then they had all the pictures and
Right.
It was really nice.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Then we walked over to Sony. Some of the exclusives we saw. I saw the first one was Sony PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale.
Yeah, a lot of big setup.
Big setup for that. In fact, I don't know if you saw it. They had the cosplayers.
Oh, I saw.
They had a whole team of cosplayers dressed as the characters from this game.
Oh, I saw.
Okay.
Did you see the raccoon?
Yeah.
That dude was a frightening man.
Some white dude with a beard wearing a raccoon mask.
Did you see that guy walking around? Alert the authorities. Because that's not right.
That is not a normal man.
No, that was messed up.
So they had that going, and then we watched some people playing it, and it's like, I swear to God, it looks to me like Smash Brothers.
Oh yeah.
Now what I'd like to do is tomorrow actually try to play it and see if it actually is Smash Brothers. Because if it is, I'm going to say this is fucking Smash Brothers with a skin on it. But it looks like there may be a couple differences. We'll have to see when I actually get my hands on it. I didn't get to play it. Then it's kind of funny because they have both. Well, in that area, they had Little Big Planet kart racing.
Okay.
And it looks pretty much like kart racing. Like what?
Didn't that company make a kart racing game?
Little Big Planet?
I thought didn't the people that made that other one?
Oh, I don't know.
And
You're talking about Mod Nation
Yeah,
Producers?
did they make that, or was that someone else?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I was gonna say because I'm like, didn't they make that? And others were making this
Well,
one?
it's a kart racing game, and there's some weapons, you pick up guns and stuff.
Yeah.
Shoot. I mean, it's a
Well,
kart
yeah,
racing game.
it's got its audience, I guess. I don't know if we need like 100 of them though.
Right. Some of the other exclusives we saw I saw a Sly Cooper.
Yeah, I saw.
Time.
Yep.
I saw, which by the way I have nothing to say about because I've never played a Sly Cooper game, so I can't compare it to anything. They had God of War Ascension, which I have to say I was disappointed because the thing they were playing was the demo that they had already showed the whole demo the day before at the Sony press conference.
Yeah.
So I almost feel like it was a letdown. Like maybe they shouldn't have showed the whole fucking thing at the Sony press conference. You know what I mean? Like there was nothing additional that you would have like.
Well,
Wow.
you get to play it, but it's God of War.
But you saw it. You saw it. I'm
sure that demo will be available because I remember last time
they did the same thing.
E3 demo.
I had it too.
Yeah.
I had the exclusive E3 demo early, and I played it early, and you know, so the same thing's probably going to happen.
So everyone will be playing that in a couple of months.
Right. I'm trying to remember if there are any other exclusives because they had a lot of cross-platform games in that area. Like they had Dead or Alive, they had Devil May Cry, they had Hitman. But I'm trying to remember. Oh, they had I can't remember the name of it. It's the Studio Ghibli game that's coming out, the role-playing game.
Yeah, that was cool. I watched the trailers for somewhere. I don't even remember where, but I thought it was pretty cool looking.
Yeah, and it looks good.
Yeah.
But I look at it and I'm like, wait a minute, this looks like Blue Dragon, it looks like Xenoblade Chronicles, it looks like all these other JRPGs, and I really am afraid that in American audiences it's not going to adapt. They're just not going for that stuff right now. And again, this has been the year of JRPGs. No one wants them anymore at this point. We had like a drought, a massive drought, and 100 of them came out this year.
Yeah.
So really, I don't think anyone's going to be looking for that game when it comes out, which is a shame. I think it's probably going to be a good game, and no one's going to play it. What else did they have in Sony that was notable?
Well, they had the big Vita section.
Right, and I didn't look at it that much. Maybe tomorrow I'll spend more time there.
It wasn't much going on.
I wasn't really going crazy, you know.
That's pretty much it. There wasn't much there. I mean, honestly, it was.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. And then Microsoft, of course, Halo 4, the giant display. I didn't play it or do anything yet. I didn't even record it yet. Maybe tomorrow. I didn't bother recording. How funny is that? I didn't bother recording Halo 4. I didn't even bother to go over there. And I think they had a demo for Gears of War, but you can't play it. It wasn't playable. I know it wasn't on any station there. I'm trying to think, there were not many Xbox exclusives this time around. It was more a lot of cross-platform stuff they were showing on. I didn't look for Forza. I know we saw Amazing Spider-Man. I know we saw Sleeping Dogs, and the asshole kicked you off from recording on when I was playing.
That's because we were being loud.
We weren't being loud. That guy's a cocksucker, and he can quote me. If you kick this off the stage, you're a cocksucker.
He kicked me. It was so strict because he kicked me off in like the most polite possible way.
Still, like
he was like, "Sir, I'm sorry, but you could do it." He was like,
I said, "Sir, suck my balls. I like to record." But John was polite and nice and a gentleman. He turned off the camera. But what you didn't see happened right after that, I said, yeah, well, I'm playing your fucking shitty game. And I threw the controller onto the counter and we walked away.
Yeah.
Trying to think what else we saw. We saw, all the things that you pretty much expected to see. Assassin's Creed 3, that was another one that was there. I didn't really see anything amazing in the Microsoft section. I was like, wow, I didn't know that was going to be there, you know. Then we headed into the third-party row.
Yeah, that was cool.
And that was cool because here they are, all the independent studios, you know, Ubisoft, EA.
We should say this. I want to say this. We go to the main one. They don't check for it in the badge.
That's true.
No, like mine. I don't have a lanyard.
Yeah.
So my badge was in my backpack. So it wasn't even anywhere visible on me. Just walk right in, walking all around.
Nobody cared.
But when we went to the third-party area, they actually asked for it.
Yeah, yep.
But I was like, I'm gonna see how long I could go before someone doesn't ask me. It was like hours.
So technically, someone could literally walk into E3 and just saw the big three without a badge.
Without a badge.
It's true. But anyway, so we go into the third-party room, and that's just where it's happening. The displays are huge. I mean, we're talking ginormous fucking screens and giant shit going on. Some of the stuff I saw, Dishonored's on display, but it's closed off. XCOM's on display, but it's closed off. Borderlands they have on display, but you can't. They wouldn't let you record it all. Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance.
That was closed off. And we were talking about this in one of the videos, but it looks like an amusement park.
Yes.
Because you have like lines, and then you have like that. It was like the haunted house or something.
Right.
You know,
Right.
The Caribbean or something.
Right.
And you go inside the thing.
I don't think we got over to Take-Two yet. We have to look at the Take-Two booth tomorrow and see if they have like GTA 5. I don't think they do, but I'll have to see if they do. But basically, a lot of the stuff that we wanted to see in that room, we couldn't record. It just blatantly said, do not record, or it said, you know, you have to wait in line to play this game and see this game, and obviously you can't record when you go inside this closed area. So I think what we're going to do is tomorrow we're going to, right before we go in, we'll map out what we want to see.
The stuff we missed.
Well, first of all, you're right, the stuff we missed. Like we definitely missed some of Take-Two, we missed some of the things we wanted to see.
We're going to get to every corner and inch of that place.
Yes.
We'll be scaling the rooftops.
And then what we'll do is we'll play the games we want to play. We'll take notes. Things we can record, we will, by all means. But things we can't, we'll take notes. And then what we'll do is when we do our discussion tomorrow, we can specifically talk about the games we played, what we thought about them. I think that's what people want to hear, because a lot of these games, like for example Dishonored, no one's gotten to play that game yet.
Yeah.
No one's even seen besides the couple trailers. I want to get my hands on it and see what that game's going to be like, and then tell you guys what it ends up being like. So that's the kind of stuff that you're going to be seeing tomorrow. You're going to see whatever we left over didn't do today, and then we're going to be hitting the floor and playing the games we want to play, and then coming back and giving you guys a recap of what exactly it was that we did and what we thought about that stuff.
Yeah.
And then I don't know what other press conferences there might be tomorrow. Sometimes the smaller studios do press conferences later in the week. Activision might do, like Activision did one late last year, so maybe they'll do one tomorrow or Thursday.
Yeah, the Nintendo one.
Because we do have the special Nintendo 3DS one, which honestly I don't think we should watch. I think we should just read a summary and see what it says at this point. Cause,
yeah, I'm pretty burnt on the conference.
I think we've seen the big
Looks like
four.
5 hours of conference.
Right, I think we're done watching them. So tomorrow, that's the kind of stuff you'll see here on DSP Gaming. Obviously, at the usual time, the later side, because that's, at the end of the day we come back
Well, if
here.
we can do it a little earlier, we'll see. Maybe we can figure it out.
It would be nice.
Or we could do like a midday.
It's just frustrating because the internet here is so fucking slow, and I'm struggling. Even today, we're uploading, and all of a sudden we go to eat, we come back, 20 videos don't have any names or anything on them because YouTube errored out, and no ads. So the initial people who watched those videos, I didn't get paid for it, Now, thank God we came back within like an hour and a half, and it wasn't like, 5 hours we were gone. But it is what it is, So we're doing our best. We hope that you're enjoying the coverage. Again, I really wish I could have edited all these videos. I wish we could have uploaded quickly and got everything up. But it is what it is when you're on a place like this. You're trying to cover it live like we're basically doing daily here. We're doing our best efforts to get you the coverage that you want and check out all the games that you want. People have been saying, can you check out this game, that game? And I've been looking for those games and go from there. So, any final thoughts about Tuesday before we sign off for the day?
I think it was a great start. Kind of plotted some things out. I was on G4 TV. I was on Telemundo.
Aha! You forgot about this. Yes, we managed to get on both G4 and what was it? GameSpot's streams.
Yeah.
So what we're going to try to do tomorrow is if we do happen to be near those again, we're going to walk by when they're recording, we'll tweet about it on our Twitter so you'll know to look.
Yeah.
And then we'll start I don't know, I'm hoping that they do some stupid dancing
You can't get kicked out of E3 until,
we can't get kicked out
Thursday.
Yes, that's true.
So if you want to go nuts, that's the day.
Thursday will be the nuts day, but we should.
But then again, you might want to come back to some point next year maybe, so you might want to totally
burn. They can't blacklist me. Fuck them. They'll be like, get out. Or yeah, I'll eat my badge so they won't know who I am. Like, fuck you.
Oh man. All right.
Alright, so anyway.
You heard of here from? We're getting kicked out of E3.
We're not getting. I didn't say we're getting kicked out of E3.
That's what's gonna happen. All right.
God damn it. Alright, so anyway, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Follow us on Twitter, obviously, where we are tweeting all day with cool stuff to happen.
Yeah, I had some good pictures, I thought, throughout the day.
Cool.
So, I don't know.
And I actually think that it's tomorrow will be a little bit more day and a little bit more in our control, since we don't have any other obligations to be anywhere else. So we'll be able to be a little bit more relaxed and we plot things out a little bit easier than we did today. And I think
People tell me there's cool stuff around there. That area.
What? Oh yeah.
I don't know exactly, but around that Staples Center area, there's a lot of
Cool
there's a lot of things.
Yeah.
So.
All right, so maybe we'll check some of it out.
Yeah.
So all right, that's it. For DSP and John Rambo signing off for Tuesday, E3 2012 coverage. We'll see you tomorrow.
It's time for bed.
It's time for bed for us. You're probably already in bed, so I'm jealous of
How's
you guys. It's probably almost midnight again, I'm sure. But that's it. We're signing off. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yes.
Oh.